lakad matatak!
Normally.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they can get some hero plays going. But then when it comes down to those team fights at this point, just with how much Magic Cross is coming out, but he's doing a pretty good job for himself level-wise. 6 minutes, though. The battle, the rune, and Leo Style gets first blood.
Gets first blood and the invis rune, so it's a little bit more from his opponents. Found a pig pole too, why not? Pig pole, rune bottled. Illich, though, gets himself taken down in the top lane, and the reason why he's taken down is because he's alone in the lane, because Michael, well, he rotated over trying to find a little bit of extra experience, take over the middle lane while Alatroni farms, but now he is in the line of fire. Leo Sal, though, can't quite catch up to him, and at this point, he's got to get out.
Hit him. He's walking around. Daytime vision, though. But as soon as the smoke pops, there is a ward, but they're going right now, and they should have him.
Okay. Misses are going to come through. Ghost ship connects. Torrent is there. They do it cleanly. Took him a little extra time. Had to track him down in the jungle, but...
Another swashbuckle. He's going to keep going. He has stacks of reactive. I know the tiny dice elsewhere, but poor Illich, man. And he will get the roll off, but now, is this a throw? Heroes are coming.
Yeah, Oscar may have gotten a little bit overly ambitious there. Good chain, but the X pulls him right back. And didn't have enough reactive armor to survive that one, so... Looking for something here. They smoke up. They're going to get onto Prada first. This isn't quite the hero that they want, though, but... that's exactly why Prada's standing right there. Able to give Leo Style enough time to slip away, and... Already. A glyph that will not be refreshed if the tower goes down is Kennick. Well, he realized he was X, so he says, let's go in, let's get the Ava just to try and disrupt the timing, but with the kisses flying in, there really wasn't anything more he could do.
Yeah. Very nicely timed from Alatroni as well, but okay. Here we go. Initiation. Only a few stacks on Oscar.
So Leo Style is going to TP in. Excel is channeling out the freezing field. Not a very long channel, as it's canceled almost immediately, but it did the job. Oscar went down. And Excel dying after the fact is really more than worthwhile.
Bad, but farming versus a Battle Fury carrier. Knight's kind of closing that distance, but yeah. Great avatars. Perfect reveal. Just simple as that.
Oh yeah, Gennick picked the perfect time. Blinks in. Avalanche is perfectly placed, and really just nothing that could be done there. Those two just get entirely ambushed as Knight. He's got a blink of his own here, but it's canceled. And now he's in some serious trouble. Is he going to be able to get away? He hops over the little cliff there, and it's always nice when you can steal something from the other side, even if it's completely useless for you. That's probably not the best mentality to have, but it's Dota, so we're going to roll with it anyway. As Lavatroni, don't want to roll with this. He is entirely surrounded. That ghost ship will do zero to help. Doom applied onto the Ursa. Knight, I don't know what he was trying to do there. He has some damage, but not that much. But hey, he's still alive. The Doom has worn off. Meanwhile, Gennick is stuck on the high ground. The Rolling Thunder from Illich is perfectly placed to catch out multiple heroes. And they're going to find 3, maybe 4.
Just feels very nice as the roll. They don't see it. He's smoked up, but he's going to change targets. And Prada, well, he's got a 4-staff, but that doesn't really matter too much. Knight doesn't pick up the kill, neither does Illich. It's the Torrent from Alatroni, but still, Infinity are on the run. They're not really able to fight their opponents right now. Core done. BKB finished up on the last track. Oscar wanting some play as well, but look in the triangle. Michael getting the ward up. Alatroni, they see everybody.
And Michael is going to have to be sacrificed here, but the real target's off to the east. They found both of those major cores. The Doom applied to the Kunkka. Smiling Knight dropping low. He takes out Gennick and now looks to just TP home. Okay. You get him out of trouble at least, and you did find a kill, but the loss of the Kunkka is going to be a tough one, and the kisses on Oscar are less than effective. As Infinity just kind of pull it back, they're going to regroup.
Opportunity, as well as kind of checking out those buyback statuses, seeing who can afford to die here to contest this next Roshan. Prada, well, looking for the D ward, but his teammates going in now.
There's the Doom, deploying it on to the Ursa. They're going to try and kill him off quickly, and they should have it. Illich, he's trying to run interference, doing an admirable job, but it's not enough. But Knight, he's able to buy back. How many heroes do they lose in the meantime, though? Michael goes down. Leo Style. Oh, Leo Style's actually getting hit himself. He needs backup. His BKB had already been used, and they don't have it. They're going to lose him, but they're trying to rally on the high ground. Tidal Wave, though, forcing them out of position while Thunder Awaken just march their way in. Genic will fall. Prada off to the side, caught out and finished off. And ET, I don't think Infinity were ready for that immediate...
Love to kill Dodd right now, and they're going to try to with the rest of the lineup, but forcing the BKB is also just as good, but
Whoa,
Dodd's in.
That's very aggressive. He drops the Doom down. I mean, okay, maybe he didn't know that the Kunkka had 3 or 4 heroes behind him, but he sure as hell knew that Dodd himself had no backup. That is an unbelievably risky play to make, and he's not the one to...
But defends his tier 2 tower for just a little bit longer, but look at this. Excel, yeah, they found him. See him on a warding mission, scouted out, tracked out by the vision already placed by Infinity, and dies so far away from that ward, but just trying to do his job to close the gap, and he's going in. Oh, and what a reaction there from Lalatroni.
Lalatroni will live. They're going to turn this around, or at least attempt to with the kisses. It's hitting, and now there's Knight jumping in. Abyssal Blade Stun's going to be there. Is there any protection for Dodd? No, there is not. And I think Genic's going to end up dying here as well. Dodd... Well, I don't know. Those plays were working for him in the past, so it's understandable that he's at least willing to try it again, but... Illich? Okay. Bit of an awkward situation there, but he's got the disc, he's got the roll. Does he have teammates, though? They're trying to get into position, but they do get ambushed on the other side. Oscar, though, loses so much of his HP right at the very start of the fight, so Dodd has to do the heavy lifting, but that AoE Doom is really locking him down. Michael is going to go down, Excel will fall as well, and Knight just going to have to regroup. They get back onto the high ground. Lalatroni was at least able to throw out enough lockdown for them to finish Oscar. But they want more. I mean, they bought back on their 2 supports. They are looking for something. Mortimer Kisses are flying overhead, but not really on target. Prada does walk away. Does walk past this ward, though. So if they want to try again, they have an opening. But Genic does get off the toss, does get off the avalanche. That's going to reset the fight. Now Knight's in trouble. He got hexed up. Can they finish him off in time? He is dropping very low, but the Cookie's able to get him over the cliff. They don't want to let him go, though. Dual Scepter going to lock him down. Ice Path thrown under his feet, but they need the damage. Who's going to be able to hit him up? It's going to be Genic who comes in with the toss play, and now the fight for Thunder Awaken is going to fall apart. Lalatroni isolated, finished off. Michael just fought back. Really would rather not go down a second time, but he doesn't get much of a say in the matter.
This
Dodd wants in.
Jump.
Self-Dooms looking for a target. They are getting in onto a couple here, but they need to focus their damage. Everyone's dropping low, but no one's actually died yet. But they are going to try and get in onto the Ursa. They've hit him up with the Hex. Can they actually finish him off in time, though? The Hex does wear off, so Knight turns around, starts shifting out the damage. Oscar's going to go down. Genic falls as well. Genic buys back, but he's not going to be able to rejoin his teammates because they're all dead. Infinity, I mean, they tried to hit.
Thunder, kind of pestering here as Leo Style gets initiated on, but there's Genic.
Ooh. Good defensive play there. Illich, don't go too far. Dodd, though, actually made the jump in, and they are focusing Lalatroni this time. They've got him doomed. They've got him hexed. Do they have him dead? Yes, they do. That's what they needed, but Lalatroni immediately buying back. Illich getting onto the backline, looking to do some damage. Didn't kill off Prada just yet, though. And now, well, the tables are actually going to turn. Dodd, he did not back off when his teammates did. He's kind of stuck in the middle of the river, so he goes down with no buyback available, ET, and, well, I said they needed to focus down one target. They did that, but then they forgot about the part where they also need to, but Wind Waker could change that. Although, at this point, the Wind Waker may not be for her, more for teammates and whatever fight breaks out, but never mind. Excel uses it on himself, but Leo Style was taken down on the backline. They're able to snipe out that Leshrac with no buyback, and Infinity just unfortunately kind of do it to themselves again.
No, they strike.
Illich just kind of having some fun here. Does need to pull back eventually. He will do exactly that, but Genic goes in. Avalanche connects. There's going to be the AoE Doom. They've caught out 2. Can they bring both of them down? They're going to try for Lalatroni first. They do get him, and they burn the Aegis. And now Dodd, what's the play? Doom's still up for a few more seconds, so the Ursa's not 100% safe, and they're looking to jump in onto him. But there's the Force Staff, there's the Cookie, there's the Freezing Field, trying to create some sort of distraction, ET, and it is working for now. but at what cost? The rest of the lineup is getting beat up. Michael's going to get taken down off to the southeast. They track Excel. They finish him too. And Knight is still in trouble. BKB down for 4 seconds. He has to live on the Enrage, but he's not able to do so. The Hex is onto him. He does get the BKB now, but he can't just TP away. He's got to try and stand and fight, but it's a fight he can't win.
Oh, no.
Illich, he's going to do his best to run interference here. Still only like a 20-second cooldown or so on the Rolling Thunder, so this is a doable play, but he needs to make sure he doesn't get hexed afterwards. He's trying to fall back. Genic, though, able to hit him up, but there's that Wind Waker coming in. Dodd. Okay, well, that's what the refresher is for. Pops the first Doom to very little effect, but they've got another. But they're still pushing onto the racks. Able to clear out the melee. Leo style, though. Gotta watch that HP. He's able to fall back. They're going to get everybody out of there, but if you're Thunder Awaken, the damage is not that significant. Yeah, okay, you lose your tier 3, you're going to lose the full lane of middle racks, but buybacks weren't used. Prada's going to defenses bit by bit, but now here comes Infinity. Do they look for the full-on fight? Well, they look for Excel. Going to be a relatively easy kill if they can find it, but Excel, he's actually not going down that quickly. He's not going down at all. Wind Waker's himself away, and this is spreading out a little bit too far. Genic goes down. Excel will fall as well. The ladder, though, does have his buyback, so the Crystal Maiden is going to rejoin the fight. But at this point, is there a fight to rejoin? Oscar does get stunned up by the spit-out play, but he's trying to make his way out of here. Tidal Wave is actually not really going to do much. He still Timber Chains out. Now, if you're Thunder Awakened, you got to make sure you're not going too far forward. Illich is in a little bit of danger. He's going to be able to roll up, though, but there's going to be the Doom applied to him. Slowed down as well by the Shiva's Guard. Dodd in with the full damage. Looking to take him down, but that Wind Waker is buying a hell of a lot of time. Will it be enough, though? No, it will not. Illich still goes down. Buys back immediately. Torrent Storm into the engagement as well, and Dodd does go down. He dies back, ET. And now, Infinity, I don't know what they have left. Leo Styles trying his best to fight. The Doom isn't there to help him, though. And without the backup, they just can't do it. That Doom gets a little too far forward, trying to take advantage of what they thought was an over.
Have time to wait this one out, but unless they mess up that jump, and here we go, first jump.
Leo Styles going to give it a go, trying to take down Excel. They do find the kill. Meanwhile, Knight hit by the disarm. Doesn't last all that long, though, and now with the BKB wearing off, they're going to try and get onto Leo Style. Can they lock him down? Not just yet. Wind Waker buying him some time, but he's losing all of his health ET, and it's over. Leo Style gets taken down. Oscar will fall too. GG called. And Thunder Awaken will be your #1 seed here. It took them a hell of a long time, but they get it done.
Oh, and we don't even get the tier 5 items. It's okay.
Consequential. I mean, for Thunder Awaken it is, obviously, because they've already got their seed locked in place. But
6-minute rune's probably your easy play. Of course, it matters a lot more for Leo Style than it does Lalatroni, even though, yeah, Lalatroni got a little bit close.
They're still going to try and make a play here with the supports coming in, and Leo Style should die. So, in that regard, that doesn't go as poorly as it could have been. You still get the trade-off, but at that point, what is that? That's First Blood into the Shadow Fiend's hands, and Excel actually was not able to get away. Could not outrun the... There are really the exact supports in this game that you would want to try and hunt down those farming heroes. And speaking of hunting down, Illich, he's going to dive the tower. Dodd is alone, doesn't have any backup. He is going to get taken out, and we have hit that point. It is a level, well, 7 now. Broodmother and Slark doesn't really get to exist in this lane.
Got to go towards top, making a play onto Excel here, but Lalatroni is set up even faster. And well, here comes the blast. It doesn't heal Excel, but still a lot of damage. It basically kills the dive as Michael looks for his toss back. Oh.
They don't realize they hit Oscar as well, but the toss still has that area damage, and Oscar... That sucks. I mean, he thought he was going to be safe for a moment to get build up, but he's got all the time in the world to farm it as Lalatroni. He's getting hit here. The Requiem comes in. The raises are doing a lot of work. Not quite... Oh, man. Not quite enough as Lalatroni gets the self-heal from his own Illuminate. That's... Well, might just have been enough to save his life, and now the Infinity supports are not in a great spot. Prada getting slowed down. No assistance from Oscar because Black Hole is still on cooldown.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, but still defended the tower. All that matters. And kicked Illich back out towards bottom.
Pops the Carapace there. And now there might genuinely be kill potential here. Lalatroni has to be so careful, and yeah. That is just perfect. And at this point, Genic, maybe he dies for this. There is a charge coming in onto him, but he's done his job. Oh, he's done his job and then some there. Gets the stun, cancels out the charge.
Work, depending on how hard Thunder Awaken kind of group together, as that's kind of the counter towards Nyx Assassin. If you're S5, well, you can't really get picked off when you're grouped up like that. As top, though, yeah, that'll happen.
Not a whole lot to be done there. He's not able to stop the charge. Everything just kind of follows after. Speaking of charge, they're going to get in on to the Tree of Protector. They hit him up with the Spirit Vessel as well, just so there's no potential sort of living. Opting, or no Echo Saber. Wants the Diffusal instead. His teammates, though, they're in a little bit of trouble. The Requiem does get off, but Leo Style is just taking too much damage. That TP will not complete in time. There's going to be the Nether onto Prada, forcing him back into the engagement. And Lalatroni picks up 2 of those kills. Now they're going to look for a third. Do they have detection? Yes, they do. Genic is not getting out. Charging hero who's just looking for a way out. It's going to do the trick.
Yep, they find the line as Michael.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a little bit of a collapse here, and that's unfortunate, as well as Genic now giving up the game a little bit here, but oh, this is unfortunate. Dodd, he wants to go into Lalatroni, but he sees that he just got a Force Staff off the courier, and then has to give up on helping his friend.
Prada, okay. At least going to be able to keep making their way bot. Oscar does have that black hole back online, but no BKB, no blink, nothing of that nature. So here comes Excel, just looking to make a forcing move. The TP does come in from Dodd, though. They are going to try to bring some sort of reinforcement, and that should be enough to kill Excel. But do they go for any more? The angle that Leo Sal's taking is looking for the fight, but he's going to get silenced mid-Requiem channel. Now caught by the toss. Overgrowth comes through, but it's already too late. Leo Style gets taken down. Genic makes a nice play to try and get in there with the stun onto Lalatroni, but his Force Staff is going to allow him to re-maneuver, and all this time, Knight has suffered basically no damage. He is picking his moment to try and push back in. That multi-shot is kind of off the mark, but at this stage, ET, it feels like it doesn't matter. Oscar's been taken down, Dodd has been silenced up, and Infinity are on the retreat.
Yeah, and sure, they're not going to get the kill onto the Slark, but it's still too late.
To be the upgrade in the near future, but for now at least, the lens itself is not really a big deal. He is just kind of looking for the Octarine core later on, but Excel, he's looking for the fight. They managed to get in, and well, there is one benefit of the Aether Lens. It does give you a little bit more range on the Solar Bind, and they find those kills. At the same time, though, on the other side of the map, Knight is getting hit up. The problem is, even if you kill him once, you've got to get him a second time, and now Oscar's a little gun-shy. He doesn't have a great scenario to use his black hole, so he just TPs away. That's a 2v1 onto the Drow Ranger. They would have loved to just pick off the Aegis and be done with it, but they just can't get it.
Yeah, just right now. It's Prada. Well, poor guy. Oh, this Brood matchup is just brutal. There's just no hiding from the free pathing hero. It's just violence on violence.
Just pushing from one fight to another, it seems, as Lalatroni is going to TP himself top. Not sure if there's anyone he knows is here, but there are heroes nearby. Dodd is looking for it. Oscar's coming in. Do they go for it? It would be so risky, but they're going to give it a try. Genic is coming in, but the charge is actually going to get canceled, but look at that Gust catching out everyone. The Avalanche on the backside just shuts it all down, and well, they go from thinking, hey, can we kill Lalatroni, to hey, can we get anyone out of here alive? And the answer is no. Just the worst.
Because it's just hard. Versus the SP and the Tiny, they just know. Now, Leo Style, well, okay, trying to get the punish, but he's got friends. And, well, they knock him out of the Illuminate, so it might not be the fastest kill, but you are still just perma-stunned. Just vision not getting cleared, getting pressed across the map. Prada's trying to get out and get some of these wards and D-wards going, but it's just impossible with how much of the map that everybody is trying to play on. And okay, maybe this kill on Genic doesn't work out, and Excel is going to be in a slightly dangerous position, but okay, here we go.
Connecting onto 2. They need damage, though. They have to be able to take down someone. Excel is dropping low, but they've got to get Knight. They're going to come in with the Overgrowth. Knight is dropping, but he's not actually dying. And now they've got to get the hell out of here. Prada's going to try to fall back, but he's not going to make it home. Oscar gets clipped by the Illuminate, but he's in the safe zone. Dodd, however, very much not safe. Trying to hide in the tree line, getting bounced around. The toss is going to catch him. And Dodd falls, and actually said earlier that Oscar had fallen back, but Illich just kept chasing and picked him off as well.
Yeah, and they used Glyph thinking that that would either dissuade or kill them during the dive, but nope. It will instead result in a very quick Rax that Thunder Awaken are just going to get. And I mean, traditions hold true here. As a Knight trying to buy an item, he buys a Death So because he doesn't care about this game anymore. He wants to end. He is done. He actually just does not care anymore.
They're pushing tier 4s. Yeah, they want this to be over and done with right this second. And you can hardly blame them, right? I mean, what do they have to fight up against? Black Hole's still down for 2 minutes. There's no overgrowth. They also still have Aegis for 10.
They're pinging him.
Genic. Good stun to start. They need the follow-up. There's going to be the follow stun, but the Hurricane Pike is going to reposition Knight. He's going to go for the Gust as well. Dodd is able to remove it initially. Goes in now for the pounce, and the Aegis just timed out. No healing, but there's that defensive toss. Getting Knight away from the fight while his teammates push themselves in. Prada will fall. Oscar down as well. Leo Style has to defensively Yule Scepter, but he is still directly in Illich's line of fire, so he will die, and it's all going to hell, ET. Knight is somehow still not dead. Prada buys back, TP's in, dies a second time. GG will be called. And actually, you know what? Okay, never mind. Prada will die. And that's a rampage for Illich. I was about to apologize, but he goes down. Brood Mother.
Right.